Hi. I recently got back into watching a YouTuber called Savannah Brown. She is not like a small YouTuber per se, but I guess smaller in comparison to people who have 12 bajillion subscribers out there. I was watching her videos the other day, and if you follow me on Twitter, I was just talking about how much I loved her, and I was like watching one of her videos and just actually crying because I love her so much. She makes these videos and she talks about things that are important to her and that she wants to help other people see and understand. She has a video about her anxiety, which is incredible because I think sometimes it's really difficult for people to open up about that kind of thing, especially on the internet when, you know, they're like actually other people watching and judging you. She hopes that other people will be able to gain things from her video, and she talks about things that she cares about and that she thinks are important, and I just love that about her so much, and I find it so amazing that there are people like her out there. I literally aspire to be that kind of a person. And it got me thinking, I think sometimes people on YouTube don't talk about as many things as they probably could, and I think sometimes talking about certain things can really help other people. When you're struggling with something and then you see somebody else that's struggling with the same thing, it's like this eye-opener where, oh, look it, we all have issues and we're not perfect. Today I want to talk about perception, and more specifically I want to talk about how you perceive yourself and how a lot of people perceive themselves. As you probably saw from the title of this video, I'm gonna start by talking about my nose. I have hated my nose for many years. It's not the type of thing that I can blame on a specific incident. Like, oh yeah, you know, that one time in school that kid made fun of me, and ever since I've hated this thing about me. That's not it. That is not it at all, and that is why I want to make it my example, because no outside influence told me specifically that I shouldn't like my nose. Nobody bullied me about it. Nobody, you know, was awful to me about it. I hate my nose because I chose to hate my nose. And that is something that has boggled my mind for years now. It's not like it's this stupid, weird thing that like nobody has seen before. I just don't like it. It's sort of weird and hooked, and it has this like bump in the middle. It's really high off my face. Sunglasses never fit me right. They like slide down. Those little like nose strip things that are supposed to go over your nose, those never fit me right either. If you go through like my Instagram or something and look at pictures, I always take pictures face on because I really don't like my profile. So going back to the main point of this video of perception, I've thought a lot about why I don't like my nose when it's not like I really had any direct outside influence telling me I shouldn't. Editing Ava here with a quick side comment about that. So when I say that there was nothing like outside, you know, influencing me on this, I really didn't take into account society as a whole. Toxic ideas about what beauty is and what beauty should be perceived as that have slowly been fed into our brains from young ages. Things like, you know, female beauty standards, which definitely doesn't help me in this situation. Okay, that is all, back to the video. And the only answer I can come up with is that is my own personal perception. I have had plenty of friends and family and other people say, no, it's perfect, I love your nose, it's gorgeous, oh my god, throwing all these compliments in my face in this attempt to, I guess, just make me think that I'm fine and normal and that I shouldn't care, which I appreciate to no doubt, but you know, there comes a point when no amount of somebody else trying to tell you that something about you is good is going to change the fact that if you don't like it, you're never gonna like it. Something somewhere in my brain about how I perceive others and how I perceive myself has given me this weird image that somehow what I have isn't right, and that I don't like my nose, and it isn't right, and I shouldn't like it, and I don't like it. I have seen other people with basically my nose. A good example is Barbra Streisand. Has a kind of similar nose. I think she's gorgeous. I have seen pictures of her profile and I still think she's gorgeous, and yet I was in a play last year where a photographer in the audience got a side profile of me. I literally went home and asked my parents if we could call him and delete it. That is how much I don't like it. It's interesting though to think about because, you know, you could say, oh, that's just your perception of beauty or something. Like, you apparently don't think that people with this type of facial feature is attractive, but that's not true. Barbra Streisand is gorgeous. I'm sorry, I love her. She's amazing. And I'm not putting myself down by saying, oh, my nose sucks and I hate everything about myself. I just don't like my nose. I like my eyebrows, sort of. When I fill them in, they sort of have a decent shape, I guess. Teeth, they're okay. I had braces for 2 years to get them to look as decent-ish as they look now, which I don't regret at all. I just don't like my nose. My brain perceives my nose to not be good. I don't film videos like this, if you have noticed. Of course, we could take this a completely different direction and start talking about how you should always accept yourself and all that, but the thing is, I don't like that message. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't accept yourself. That's not what I'm saying at all. You can like aspects of yourself and not like other aspects, and that's okay. I think that my voice is annoying. I think it is high and it is nasally, but it's my voice and I'm not exactly going to be able to do anything about that. And so I like it and I've accepted it and it's there and oh well. I don't like my nose, but I'm not gonna never be in pictures ever again or never talk to other people because I'm afraid that they're gonna like notice half my face. I haven't exactly learned to love it, but I've accepted that it's me and that it's never going to change and that it makes me unique, and that is okay. Perception is a funny thing. You will perceive some things to be one way and they may turn out to be another way. Other people may perceive my nose to be completely fine and normal and they just think I'm really strange for thinking that it's so weird. But it's something to think about, the fact that, you know, if people are making fun of you about something, that's their perception. Like, everybody has a different perception about something. They may think your hair is stupid. You may think it's cool. Who cares what they think? If you think your hair is cool, boom, your hair is cool. If people think your nose is weird, that's their perception, but if you like your nose, then that's fine. I think it's completely okay for you to not love certain aspects of yourself, but to love other parts and to accept you as a whole, as a person. So not saying this will actually happen, but I would love if this would like be discussed in the comments or something. Tell me some things that you don't like about yourself, but others do, and you're very confused by that, and it's, hey, perception tied into that video tangent. I hope you enjoyed this sort of more talky city video. I love you guys very much, and I'll be seeing you next week. Adios, guys.